Hi there and welcome to, we'll call this channel The Bunker. If you're wondering why it's called The Bunker, it's because this garage is actually underground. Now I know you see a road there, but above my head is actually my front garden, and above you is my house. That's why it's called The Bunker. Simple really. What I'm just doing like an introductory video to the channel and what it's about and why. So, and as you can probably see already, there's two Capris here, and I'll tell you the story behind them, and I'll show you around them both and what the plans are and that kind of thing. So the Capri in the background there, that is a 1982 1.6 Cabaret, and this is
so here is the Cabaret. I pulled it out the garage
Calypso.
So get it in the sunshine so we can have a look.
Limited edition
And
models at the time. They're just base models with a few extra gizmos on there just to try and...
I've got a little bit of a water leak on it, nothing to worry
as far as
about.
I'm aware,
But
I think I'm the
so the
only
story
person
behind
in the
this one
country
is,
to have both limited edition models
is this
together,
was my first
which is
car.
quite cool, I think.
So I was 19 when I finally
We'll start
passed my
with
test.
the Cabaret first, because I've had that
A bit
one the
late
longest.
to the party
Show
for
you
like
around
being
that, and
19,
I'll
like
explain what the
17
story
but
behind
anyway.
it. And then we'll move on
And
to
I wanted
this one,
something
what the plans are
different,
for
something
this.
a bit
You can
what I
probably
believe was
tell
cool.
it's in a
And
bit worse condition.
I thought a Capri.
So,
And
I'll
yeah,
show
so
you
I got
around
this when I was 19 and I thought I was the absolute bee's knees. So we'll have a little walk around it. As you can probably tell, it's a bit dirty, but that's because I use it quite a bit. So get out and about, rain, sun, summer, winter. And yeah, it's a little bit tatty in places now because of that, but why not? Like I say, it needs a bloody good wash. So like I said, this is a Cabaret model, 1.6, because I couldn't afford the insurance on anything else. Bigger than that really, maybe a 2 litre, but that was it. I apologise for the road noise, because obviously I live on a road, but this is the interior, nice checkered flannel interior. Fluffy dice, of course. And here we are. So it's actually a nice place to be. It's quite a cool dashboard. Nice original radio, although I don't think it's not original to the car, but I don't think it's the original spec for the car, because this one should have had this type of radio without the cassette player. So I thought, right, I'll buy one of them. So I got it and I went to fit it, and I thought, the wiring doesn't fit. Even though in the door cards there's speakers there, there's 2 speakers in the back, all Ford stickers on them, all that kind of thing. It didn't work, but when I did some digging into it, I think when whoever bought this brand new has actually requested for the radio with a cassette player, and hence 4 speakers, because this radio can't power all 4 of them speakers. It can only power the radio that's in the dash, sorry, the speaker that's in the dash on top here. But another reason I got this anyway was this cable. Oh, I'm getting caught. This cable here, which goes in the back of the radio, allows me to plug my phone in. It used to be my iPod, so I can play my own music. But yeah, no, it's a nice place. It's pretty tidy, but again, it gets used, so it's dirty, and you know. Look at the colour of that. 40 years of cigarette smoking. Not by me, but you know. Yeah. So on this car, all it needs really is just tidying up as it goes here and there. Generally it's in pretty good order. A few little specks of rust starting on the bottom there. It was restored a few years ago. Had new sills on, new wings on, new front valance, headlight balls. So it's had quite an extensive amount of work. It had paint, but the paint could have been better, to be honest. There's a few areas that I'm just not happy with, but Yeah, it was during COVID and the paint shop guy was messing about. And yeah, anyway, that's a whole different story. But that's that. So that runs, drives, great. And it can be used as a daily. Now, the other Capri, this one. So, a bloke approached me, this was probably in 2010, and said, I've got a Capri on the corner, do you want it? 500 quid. And the reason he was selling it is because a learner driver had, I don't know if you can tell on camera, see his dents here, had drove into the side of it. He just thought, At the time, it was in pretty good nick. It was alright nick. Needed a lot of work still, but that's why he sold it. So my dad actually bought it as like a 50th birthday present, if you like, to do it up, and it never got done up. So I actually drove it for a bit because that Capri was off the road at the time. So I used this for a few months, so it was working, driving, all that sort of thing, even though it didn't look the best. And then it went off the road, and it just never came back. Unfortunately, it just sat in my dad's driveway, in the garage, or back on the driveway, in the garage. So, yeah, and that there it sat. But in that time, I actually had a Triumph Spitfire, and I decided to sell that to my dad, because it was just a normal working car, didn't need any work doing. See all the mould on there, ooh. And I sold him for a bit of cash, but also in exchange for this, because I wanted a project. So what this channel will be is, there'll be a bit of work on that Capri, but on this one, it needs a full restoration. As you can probably tell, if you wonder why the wheels are off on the back, it's because I've actually robbed a few brake parts off this to put onto that. But yeah, we can have a little tour. See how lots of years of dirt. Door still opens. It's a bit stiff, but yeah, it's full of crap as well. There's 2 doors in there, and some camping chairs and old carpet and a new sill already. Look at that. Because I'll try and show you. Floor gone, and a bit in the corner. The sill edges have gone there on the inners. The outers actually feel okay. Passenger side, big holes in the floor, a bit further up as well, and then along the bottom edges. Then I don't know, what is all this shit? Then you can see a hole there through all the shite, and can I see down there? I can't see down there. Oh, there's a little hole there I can see, but yeah, so there's definitely some welding to do, which I've never done. I've never done welding before, so I'll be learning to do that as well. So that's what the kind of channel is. It's just like, I'm trying new things, try and learn it. I'm sure plenty of you will shout at me and say, why are you doing it like that, bloody hell, stop. But any advice and help I need, give me, because I'm going to need it. There's a few holes in the floor and stuff, but generally underneath, even these edge bits here, yeah, a bit crusty, but it's pretty solid in there. I know there's lots of surface stuff going on, but it's pretty solid. I'll try and get down. So it had a patch in the past, but the outer cell's generally there. It's the other side, the passenger side is actually the worst. See, there's a hole there. See, well, that's actually the seatbelt buckle there. So there's a hole under there. I think it'll be alright, really, this side. Dents in the door, paintwork. Yikes. Oh, okay, leave that. Bonnet, they've tried to sport this up a bit, the previous owners, by painting this a similar colour as the silver underneath, and then they stuck a few tacky stickers on there. Stickers. Does the bonnet open? Yes, it will. Oh god, this is a really terrible angle. Ugh. And there is the engine. Now you might see there's a few components missing, one being a radiator. Like I say, I have had this running in the past. This is actually off the Cabaret, if you like. That Cabaret, that's the original. I've fitted some 32, 36s on mine, just to give it an extra little bit of oomph. But this ran before, so with a radiator on it, the engine turns, so it's not seized up. But hopefully with a new battery and that, it might breathe some life into it. You can see lots of dirt and crud and all that kind of thing. But generally, it's all there. Oops. I'll try and show you the other side as well. So, if you're wondering where the interior bits are, lights, bumpers, all that's in storage. I just wouldn't have enough room to store it here otherwise. There you go, Calypso. Again, hopefully you can see it's pretty solid. Even all this, it's good, you know. Now again, there's a few more dents on this side. There's a funny story about that actually, because when I drove it on the road, like 15 years ago now, I actually drove it into a van and dented this door, which is that door there in the far corner. And then, yeah, so I remember kicking this out from the inside to try and get the dent out, because my dad would be very cross with me otherwise. But there you go, some holes back there and there. Now you would probably think, oh my god, what have you bought? But to be honest, I've had a good look underneath and stuff already. The main chassis and all the important structural bits are there. They're all in good nick. It's literally just the thin metal stuff that's decided to disappear. But again, this sill gone. The sill under there. Oh, you can see my hand. It's not there. Yeah. And then the interiors are in storage. But yeah, and that's. Now I don't know whether that dash is actually the original. It's uncut, which is good. Doesn't have an LCD player put in there like a lot of them were done. But with the red rings around the dials, it's like, is that the sports model? Is it off this one? I don't know. Specs F2P. Yeah. But if you look at the air posts, they're all solid, you know, which is really good. Now, little hole in the wing there. Looks like there's probably one there that's been hidden away. But the scuttle itself is in good nick. So yeah, so this will be the project car. So hopefully there'll be a lot of videos on the channel as and when I can get round to doing work on this, bits on that, and hopefully get it up to a standard of MOTing. Now it'll never be concourse. I don't have the skills to get to that kind of level. But if I can get it MOT'd and on the road and a respectable paint job on it, could be onto a winner really. Take them to shows, take them together, since they're both the Cabaret and Calypso. The old advert at the time was 2 songs to make a song and dance about. 2 new good trees to make a song and dance about. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, this is like the introductory video. Oh, car in the far background there, black Mercedes. That is mine. Again, I've had that for about 13 years. I just can't let cars go. Kept my first car. This one's been around for 15 years. That one's been around for 13 years. Yeah. Hello. Can you see me? Are you pointing a bit down? Do you need pointing up? Oh. Yeah, I'll do one. Yeah. So, I bought some goodies in preparation of doing this Capri up, and various bits and pieces, and so we'll go through it. So, first thing you can probably see, welding mask. Now, if you're wondering where the welder is, my dad has one. So I'll be borrowing his, but I thought I'll get my own gear just so if I'm borrowing his, going back and forth between there, blah blah blah. Anyway, yeah, so I've got solar powered activated welding head shield with grinding function. Sorry, big wagon went past. So I've got that, which is very good. Definitely need that. Welding magnets. I imagine they'll come in handy trying to put bits of metal and stuff back onto that. Cool. What's this? Oh, there's some old paint cans. What is in here? Forgot about these. Little inspection moves, which you can get into hard to reach places. Looking for that nut and bolt and stuff. Don't know why I bought them, yeah, just thought, why not? Not expensive. What else have we got? Ooh. Welding gloves. Definitely need them. Put them there. What else have we got? So, 3-piece locking welding clamp set. Probably come in handy, won't it? A gravity fed pro spray gun. Yeah. So I've never spray painted before either. So this will be a whole, again, new learning curve. Should I buy more of them? One for paint, one for lacquer. I don't know. Yeah, what else? Oh, composite body air nibbler. So you can make cuts of body panels just a bit more willy-nilly and easier rather than tin snips. What was that? 4-piece multi-nozzle air blow kit. Now, you're probably wondering, you need an air compressor to run then. Well, as Father Ted said, the money's just resting in my account, and I'll be buying one, an air compressor, so I can power these bits of kit I've got. Compressor oil for the compressor. I've got one in mind already, I've already got one, I just need to purchase it. Cutting discs, and that's them bits. Now, the big one, so I'll just pop these back in here. The exciting one, I'm really excited for this one because I think it is absolutely ideal. Good future investment on anything, not just for this project I'm doing. In fact, it would have been handy when I was doing the brakes on that Capri. I should put this under you, on there, move that out the way, move that out the way. Is this one. Can you see it? Yeah. So in here, again, this is the main big reason why I need an air compressor, is because, how can I show you this? Tell you what, I'll move the camera. So the main reason for the air compressor is for this. I'm so excited to use this.
This is a shot glass cabinet. So it can be mounted on legs or go on like the workbench there. And it'll just, I've got some aluminium oxide abrasive there, and it'll just, any bits and pieces, quite large this, so bigger parts, I can just spray it and blast all the crud, crust, rust mainly, so everything's spick and span, and go, and it'll be so cool to use, so cool to use, I can't wait. So, I'll grab it. Oh my god. Get this out. Well, I can't get it out yet, but I'll show you. Why won't that open? Is it unlocking thing? Okay, I don't know why that won't open, but yeah, that's what that is. I can't wait to use it. It'll be so exciting. So a job I did recently was the handbrake had seized on the Capri behind me there, the Cabaret, and the mechanism was all crusty and horrible, and this would have been ideal, is to blast it all, get it all nice and lift with your back, that's how you do it, isn't it? So yeah, so that would have been ideal, to clean all them bits up, rather than just trying to spray loads of stuff on it and wire brushing it and all that kind of thing. That'll do all the hard work for me. So I'm quite excited for that. So yeah, so there's some goodies. Like I say, get an air compressor. We'll go under the bench over there. So you think people walk past and just kind of staring. It's a bit like,